Well, here I am down the beach. Quite a calm, flat day, and as you can see, just out there we have all the usual tankers and cargo ships and bits like that hang around the channel. And there's quite the potential for something else to happen on a day like this as well. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. You know, we saw it again, didn't we, the other day? A migrant boat went across the channel, tipped over. I think it's something like 12 people lost their lives. You can see the news article right here. How many times is this going to happen before somebody turns around and says stop? I don't think anybody's going to turn around and say stop, are they? You know, the basic problem, as I've said time and time again, it's a business model, isn't it? They come across Europe to the coast, paid thousands in return for passage across the channel to here. Basic business model. When they reach here, they're granted asylum or whatever else, processed and guaranteed safe accommodation and everything else. That is the end product to this whole thing. So how do you smash it? You take away the end product, stop them from arriving, but for some reason government after government after government do not want to do anything about this. It's becoming all too apparent lately why. And this country of ours is filling to bursting point. It is a very, very big problem. It is a major election issue. It's a major issue to every person in this country. And I'm not saying they're to blame for all of it, but you look at the change in our social situation with regard to all sorts of things, and dare I say it, I do include crime in that. How do we stop them? You know, there was a thing today where Macron was saying that anyone that comes through the EU should be allowed to claim asylum in the UK. That doesn't help, does it? Bloody French. Well, I don't believe this will stop because there's no hunger, but I saw a very interesting tweet which made me look into things. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the 1982 UN Convention of the law and the law of the land and the sea. It's a bit of a mouthful. When I had a look at it, it's about 220 pages long with various articles governing all manner of aspects of passage via the land and the sea. Any mariner of any kind is probably aware of this. And I was very much focused on Article 19, could even be 20. I looked it up before I started recording. And it mentions the clarification or classification of what would be meant by safe passage through or to a country's territory. And there's a whole list of conditions which, if they are met, would be considered not to be safe passage or not a safe thing. And if you read that list, our current issue where we get the Dover coastline and what's going on meets quite a large number of those conditions. So I have to wonder, is this convention being willfully ignored, or does something supersede it? That would be my question. Basically, how do they justify doing what they're doing? And the other thing as well, and I've got to try and find it, within that convention, if you have illegals or illegal transport, you can apparently, under this same convention, pick them up and scoot them back again. Why aren't we doing it? Why aren't the government doing it? after all, their responsibility is to the people of the country that voted them in, where they're failing quite considerably right now. Not great, is it? If you're a mariner or you have any experience with this, perhaps you can put some clarification in the comments. I'll do a readout on it in a day or two. Thank you very much as always, everyone. Please hit the like button. I appreciate the support for the channel. It's growing. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Totally free to do so. Share me on your social media. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.